Shazam is directed by David Sandman and stars Zachary Levi, Asher Angel, and Mark Strong. And the film is about a 14-year-old foster kid named Billy Batson who is in and out of foster homes for most of his life, and he's in constant search of his mother. And he is endowed with special superpowers that turn him into an adult superhero whenever he says the phrase, Shazam! Shazam! I really enjoyed how campy the movie was, like especially his suit. It was just like so red and like gaudy, and like the bolt on his chest was glowy. He had this white cape, these like gold boots, and it just felt like it was ripped straight from the comic book, and that's the way a lot of things in this movie are. And it just felt like they're not afraid to make something look a little bit goofy, like, because that's how they are in the comic books. It just felt like they didn't want to water it down, and I really appreciated that. I don't have a lot of background knowledge in Shazam, but it made it feel very fresh for me, and it reminded me a lot of when I first saw Guardians of the Galaxy. When I first saw that movie, I didn't have any knowledge about them, but leaving that movie, I just felt like very happy that I was introduced to a new characters, and this kind of reminded me a lot of when I walked away from Shazam. Shazam is also another step in the right direction for the DC Extended Universe, alongside Aquaman and Wonder Woman. It's crazy how making interesting characters would be good for making team-up films before you make the team-up films, right? Isn't that crazy? Crazy! That's nutso-bazonkers. Another great thing that the writers for this movie did was they made it kind of stand alone. It didn't really have to have too many cameos or rely on past knowledge from past DC movies, so I thought that was a very good positive of this movie. Shazam is also super unique because this is a superhero who is really a kid, and it reminds me a lot of Spider-Man in the immaturity sense, but he is just like a little bit less intelligent than Spider-Man is. And I also loved in this movie how it follows around a lot of kids that he's around, and it really captured a lot of nostalgia for me as when I'm a kid and I'm just like super enthusiastic about superheroes, and I just thought that really captured that feeling. The strongest element of the entire film was Billy's relationship with his best friend Freddy from the new foster home that he is in. It's just super hysterical watching them discover Billy's new powers together and just trying to adopt this superhero persona, understand what it means to be a superhero. And it also delivers a lot of emotional weight later in the movie between them, and I just thought that was perfect in the movie. Something that I wasn't super keen on were a couple lines in the movie were a little bit too cheesy for me, and not in a good way. Some of the lines were cheesy and it fit the movie and I thought it worked, and then some of the cheese just like didn't quite land for me, and some of them were coming from the villain played by Mark Strong, and I don't think that they are necessarily his fault, but I think that if the scriptwriters kind of ironed through the kinks on it a little bit, they could have improved that. There was also something that happened in the climax of the movie that I halfway liked, halfway didn't like, and I won't spoil it for you, but there was just something that happened that I thought undercut Billy's character arc a little bit, and I thought that probably could have been improved on. But overall, I really, really enjoyed Shazam, and I'm going to give Shazam an 8 out of 10. Shazam is a super fun movie that I take as a super awesome, great step in the right direction for the DC Extended Universe, and I'm super excited to watch all the future movies of Shazam. And if you guys like this video, press the like button, press the subscribe button, press the notification button, and watch out for more reviews coming to you guys very soon. I'm Jared Gilster, and I'll see you next time.